こんばんは。こんばんは。Welcome to Discovering Japanese by Oxford 1969.
Yay.
My name is Jerell.
And I'm Soh Wan.
Hey, welcome to this 9:30 show. It's our latest ever.
Late night with Discovering Japanese.
Late night with Discovering Japanese. Yay! I hope everybody out there is having a fun time. Yeah, if you have been catching up with all our program, we have exercised earlier, and then we also have a wonderful
karaoke
session, and then follow us by us. We
Yes.
tone down everything a little bit. We go down on memory lane.
Yes.
Down our favorite country that we love, called Nippon.
Japan.
Yeah. Well, the reason is because this is December.
Yes.
12月。で、今年の最後の月ですね。
Yes, it's the last month of the year.
Yeah, and then there's many festive holidays. Everybody know, right? Because we have everything is out. Christmas tree.
Our big Christmas tree behind.
Yes, Santa Claus, and then because like I say, it's coming to the end of the year, and then Soh and I do love Japan a lot.
Yes, very much.
I think it's very good to so-called close the year with our memories of Japan.
Yeah. And because why we're doing this is because also mainly is because we cannot travel.
Yeah,
so that's why.
Because you see, the last 2 weeks, a lot of my friends have been traveling out, but most of the time they are traveling into Europe.
Yes, this time round because of the COVID.
Yeah.
And also, of course, like the Japan is not opening up yet.
So Japan is not opening up yet until January the 4th next year. But anyway, the key today is that Soh and I, because we are hosting this show called Discovering Japan. I hope I'm hosting Discovering Japan. 失礼します。
Yeah, we saw.
失礼しますね。
Yeah.
ね、だから、so I mean, it's good for us to probably wind it down by picking up. We decided to pick like 3 photos.
Yes.
Each, and then we want to share the photos that we have taken in Japan, and then talk about the photos, and then maybe even share some vocabulary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some simple ones.
Simple ones. So that is the purpose of this. And again, we are going down memory lane of Japan. And then for those who have just joined us, this is Discovering Japan by Oxford 1969.
Yes.
My name is Jerell.
And I'm Soh Wan.
And you can go ahead and like, share, and follow us.
Right.
Yeah.
We really need your support, yeah?
Okay. All right. So probably let's start with the first.
Yeah, our first photo, right? Yeah, let's see, yeah.
Who starts first?
No, actually you. Yeah.
どっち
Okay, this one. No, sorry.
Wow, this photo is
Kawaii.
Everybody
is cute,
want to
right?
guess. Kawaii is cute ね。これは子供。
Yes.
私の子供。So the picture that you see right now is my 2 lovely children when they are still very young. Okay, my daughter now is already 21 years old. 21歳。
21歳。21 years old.
息子はもう19歳。
Oh, 19 years old.
So, and then this picture, I like it a lot is because for several reasons. Yeah? One of the reasons is that we are back to the hometown of my children. In one of the prefecture in Kyushu.
Kyushu.
九州,
yeah.
Right, Kyushu. And then it is in the countryside, it's called Inaka. Right, so it's Inaka. Okay, so the population of my children's grandma's place is no more than 6,000 people.
Wow, so little.
Yeah, therefore you see this picture is actually taken at the railway. Railway in Japanese is called tetsudo.
Tetsudo.
We actually went to the railway.
Are you allowed?
Of course it's not. 危ないですね。本当はね。
危ない。
Yeah,
dangerous.
So that's why I like this picture a lot is because it is a countryside railway, and then it's close to what you call that year end. And then I mean for me it's very interesting because not many people can step into the railway.
Yeah, you can now.
Yeah,
Bukit Timah Railway.
not in Japan because you know Japan lots of trains flying all over the place, right? So the countryside, and then they are young, and then I just plant them in the middle of the railway platform, not platform, it's just the railway, the track itself, and then took this picture. So that's the reason why I like this picture very much. Yeah. So this is
so I mean, like if you want to have a walk down the railway, you can try our Bukit Timah Railway. Not so bad also. It's a good walk. Yeah.
So these are the sashimi I have. All right. So I mean now not many people develop sashimi. So but anyway, like I said, we come up with this idea of sharing memories of Japan, and then we pick some of our favorite 3 pictures.
Right.
So I have shown my first one.
Okay, now my turn.
Hi, dozo. So
my turn will be this one. Can see?
Oh, omoshiroi.
Anyone?
It's so cold inside the supermarket. Samui desu ka?
Okay, this is a picture of my parents.
Genki da yo ne.
So they are all into my mom. I think next year will be 80. And my dad is 83. So still healthy. So, but this is we went to Japan in Hokkaido.
I have not even been to Hokkaido.
So it's in 2014. And that was coincidentally my last trip to Japan. Since then until now, you see, can you imagine? It's like 7 years already.
But why take this picture in a supermarket?
Because I find them, they are so fun because once they go into the supermarket, right? I mean, like, you know, like Japan supermarket. Actually,
I enjoy doing that.
Yes, I also enjoy doing that. Also,
especially for the folks out there, have to go to B1, B2, B3.
Yes, exactly. Sometimes they are B4.
And why we say B1, B2, B3, B4 is because they are all food.
Exactly. You can spend hours just going around, you know, like you're not really shopping, but you can just go around, right?
But even if you are hungry, you don't spare a single yen, you can get food because there's a lot of shishoku.
You can try your test food tasting. So my dad, my parents, I can't remember whether this is their first time to Japan, but anyway, they are very, very I think like very amazed by the whole range of very fresh vegetables and like fruits, you know. That's why I make them to hold the daikon
and the negi,
which
is a representative dish of Japan.
Yes, the radish and the negi, which is the onions, right?
Isashi.
So and they really bought the fruits from there.
Kudamono.
Yes, kudamono.
Fruits is called kudamono.
Super sweet and nice fruits, and some more is cheap. I mean, like compared to, like, let's say if you get strawberries here in Japan, definitely it will be cheaper in Japan.
So talking about strawberry, I recommend for those who have not tried and you want to try some of the best strawberry in Japan, you must go to Fukuoka. Fukuoka, they have the best strawberries. Sweet, definitely sweet.
Wow. Okay, next time, Zehi, right?
So Zehi.
Okay. So then followed by you.
All right, and followed by me before I share the second photo, walking down memory lane of this program, Discovering Japan. Together with Soh Wan. My name is Jerell.
And I'm Soh Wan.
Yeah, because it's coming to the end of the year. Probably this is the last show for this 2021.
Discovering Japanese.
Discovering Japanese. So we walk down memory lane.
Right.
Share our favorite Japanese photos. Right. So
actually, there are more so many. We just have to pick a few.
Okay. So again, for the audience out there, if you like us, please continue to like, share, and follow us. Second picture.
I've already displayed.
Oh, you already displayed.
Sorry.
What do you think?
Can anyone just guess who's that in the picture? Particularly the otaku.
Because Soh Wan cannot recognize me. これはちょっと悲しいですね。
Kanashi?
Kanashi. なんで私の顔じゃないですか。私の顔ですよ。My
No,
face.
I really can't recognize this is your face.
Yeah, because my hair is so long.
Yeah, see?
So there.
Ah.
Okay, so what I'm doing here right now, and I like this picture very much, is because again, year end, return back to my wife's hometown, and then we have barbecue. And the barbecue is outside my in-law garage.
Wow.
And then these are my niece.
Oh.
Okay, so when they first met me, one of them is only like 4 years old, and the other is like maybe 8 years old. Now the bigger one, the elder one, already has 2 children,
Wow.
2 daughters.
Wow.
And then the younger one just got married.
I see.
And then she is also a stewardess for one of the Japanese airlines.
So this is Nanenmai. How
これはね、
many years ago?
Can you read? 90 99か。古い花、老花。
Old flowering
Old
eyes.
flowering eyes. 90何？
99
か。
1999.
This picture.
Ah.
Alright, so,
若い。
そう。
Handsome Mu.
ありがとうございます。
Handsome Mu is handsome.
Okay. So we are having barbecue.
Ah.
Yakiniku.
So you must be very tanoshi, right?
Because you know, these 2 little girls, when I go Japan, they always want me to carry them on the back, and then
I guess now no more, right?
no more.
It's their children, right?
そう。だから本当に懐かしい。
Yes, 懐かしい。Very nostalgic.
Yeah,
Yeah?
very 楽しいですね。Fun is very
Fun is
fun.
楽しい。
Very fun,
Yes,
very
yes,
fun.
yes.
Okay, so I'll share my second picture.
So now my turn. Okay, my turn is this one. Can one see? And this one can see because it's quite recent. So this was actually, no, it's not really recent also, but it's Junenmai. Junenmai is 10 years ago. 10 years ago. So in the picture, right, you can see the flowers, right? I mean, not Christmas tree, but flowers. But anyone can guess what flower is this? Do you know? No.
Hey, yeah, we need to check comments too.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys can put out comments, please.
Yeah. Sakura, wrong.
No,
Kim
not
says it's, Sakura is wrong. Japan is not only famous for Sakura.
Yeah, it's not famous only for Sakura.
Yeah, but of course, primarily is Sakura. Yeah. Okay.
So the answer is?
The answer is something that you eat.
Yeah.
Stefan.
We have a right answer from the audience.
Stefan get it right. It's
Okay.
ume is plant.
Plum.
It's 梅花.
梅花.
梅花嘛.
Japanese show.
Sorry.
お願いします. No, okay, so we like to share some understanding, because of course Japan is famous for sakura.
Yes.
But before sakura blossom, most of the time there is ume.
Yes.
Yeah, and then from February onwards, actually, all the news station across Japan, like in Singapore at the night, right? We have newscasting. They broadcast the news, and after that they share about tomorrow's weather. So the same for Japan, they have weather, but then during that period, they also will share when will be the first sakura spotting.
Yes.
Okay, so they will say, when sakura blossom is going to happen. Where is the best place to catch sakura? And usually it starts from the south.
South, right? And then all the way up to the north.
Yeah, so it usually start from the south. So if you go to places like Kyushu, like where my in-laws are, so they actually are the first,
Blossom?
First island, because Japan is made of 4 islands. Okay, they will be the first island to catch sakura blossoming.
Yeah.
And then slowly move up to Tokyo. So usually Tokyo is about late
March, right?
March.
Yeah. So
Early
that's
April.
why, I mean, like when I was there in 2011, it was an early March, so I didn't get to see cherry blossom.
But
Even
you
though
can see.
I love Japan so much. I've never once seen cherry blossom before. Never.
Yeah.
So when I see this ume,
You'll be
which is
mistaken.
no, I didn't mistaken. There's a picture I took and it says very clearly it's the Plum Blossom Festival. So actually, it's just near my friend's place, just walking distance in Okurayama, which is Yokohama. Yeah, actually, my friend, right, Marisang, she's so super nice to me. I stayed at her place. Yeah, she stayed on her own, so I stayed at her place. And then she took me to this ume kai.
Ume kai.
Yeah. So I mean, like of course, like I just go and take picture. But I think in a real hanami, which is cherry blossom, there's many things that they will do, right?
Yes. So since you mentioned that, I mean, I have not been to ume kai because I am lucky enough for one of my trips to Japan. Yes. I actually witnessed Sakura blossom, and then it was really beautiful. All right, because especially they have big parks like Singapore. So I stay in a hotel that's very close to Shinjuku. So there's Shinjuku Park, and then when you walk along the park, you see that it's like a party atmosphere.
You don't go to Ueno Park?
That is a bit far. Yeah, that's a bit far. So what I see there is that you have young people trying to so-called reserve.
Yes.
Okay.
Chop a space. Chop.
Okay. Under the sakura trees.
Yeah, blooming.
Okay,
right?
It's blooming, and then they have party.
Yes.
Picnic
party.
Picnic party.
Right.
Yeah. Picnic food.
Yeah.
So what do? They drink beer. They eat tango. They have onigiri. Okay. And in the past, it's probably not so much now, but in the past, especially for companies, the senior would actually ask the fresh graduates to just join the company. That is like their first assignment. Because Japan actually starts their fiscal year on April 1st.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah? So all the new fresh graduates, new hire will come in about, February, March. And then during the Sakura blossom period, most of them will just spread out to Ueno Park, like we mentioned. They go to Shinjuku, and then they'll have to reserve, and then wait for the seniors to come in the evening, and they have a party out there. So my experience then was I was so lucky because I was also drawn into the atmosphere. And then I did not join in the party, but me and my boss, I was on a business trip. What we did was we went jogging under, it was fantastic.
Really?
Yeah, jogging, and then all the pink sakura, or sometimes we see the white sakura.
Yes.
It was fantastic.
So you can see on the picture, right? Actually, I put up like the onigiri. This is some of the food that usually people eat at the party. So like omochi.
Mochi,
right? Yeah. So I think dango. Yeah, is another one. So this is the typical food that they eat.
And then you have the ume inside.
Yes. Onigiri, right?
Onigiri in the ume.
Yes. So I mean, like the sakura, they call it the Sakura Mochi.
So
yes,
Sakura Mochi.
It's wrapped with the sakura leaves. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So we have shared 2 pictures each, and then for our audience out there, please, if you have been to Japan, you have some memories of Japan, please also comment.
Yes.
So that probably we can also interact with you. Because honestly, so far, the friends that I talked to who have been to Japan, they have never been disappointed.
Yeah.
So for those who have been to Japan, you like to interact together with us, because Soh Wan and I have already shared some of our memories of Japan, like the supermarket, the railway, and then right now we talk about Sakura. You must have memories out there.
Yes.
Yeah. So drop us a line, and then we can interact.
Yes. We also love to hear from you. I mean, like your fun experiences, memorable experiences.
Certainly.
Yes. Okay.
So keep your comments coming, and otherwise, we can go to the third picture,
which is
or third photo.
Your friends.
Alamak, it's me again.
Yeah, another 造型, another image of him.
No, my image there has always been long hair.
Okay, long hair. Nagai.
No, I got no hair. What happened?
You pulled too much last time.
Look at this picture. My hair is up to here. Some more brown color.
Wow, かっこいいね。
今私何キロ？80何キロ？60何キロです。Okay, anyway, this picture, I specifically picked this picture because it's my first trip to Japan.
Oh.
In a sense.
Or rather, very memorable, right?
Yeah, that's why I say we go down memory lanes and why we pick this picture. I do not know about you guys, but my first trip into Japan is not into Tokyo. Right? My first trip into Japan is into Osaka.
I guess it, in my heart.
Yeah, so. Because at the time, like many people, when first time you go to Japan, you have no idea. You just know that, every other city is Japan, right? But when you get to know the culture a little bit more, Osaka, which is Kansai,
yes.
And then compared to Tokyo, which is Kanto, they have very different characteristics.
Yes.
In terms of food, culture, attitude, etc.
Even the accent.
So. The accent for the Osaka people, they are called Kansai Ben or Osaka Ben, Kansai Ben. And the one characteristic, for those who have been to Osaka or been to Kansai, is that Kansai people are very fun.
Oh, is it?
Kansai people is super fun.
In what way is it?
What way is that? There are so many Japanese programs. When they talk about Kansai people or Osaka people, they say that they are so spontaneous.
Oh.
They're so spontaneous that you can go up to a stranger, ask him a question, and he will respond to you.
Wow.
For example, I
never tried it before.
Let's say you bring this to me. You tell me this is a telephone.
Oh, okay. Then what is it?
私の電話 OK もしもし誰ですかこの電話じゃないよね
Oh, really?
こんな感じよこんな感じ
That was very fun, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's say
how come my Osaka friend doesn't behave
no,
like that?
all Osaka people are like that. All Osaka people are like no.
Maybe she has been
Just
out too
like
long.
suddenly
She has
you
been
say,
out too long. Out in
don't.
overseas.
Let's say you say this is your knife. You step into me.
Okay.
I'm dying. I'm dying. This is Osaka people. Osaka people is Hong Kong.
Really?
And that's why when I first met this group of friends, they're all from Osaka.
I see.
Kansai people, I have so much fun.
I see. Do you still keep in contact with them?
I mean, they are all
over the place,
living their own all over the place. But yeah, so actually, when I was in Osaka, my first city of Japan, leave a very good impression on me because I was still young then.
Also
the
fun.
And then when you go to the nomikai, okay, everybody will just
party.
They will just do crazy stuff. They will stick their chopstick into their nose, into their ears, and then they talk, and then they laugh, and everything, play games. So it's very memorable for this picture. And of course, right now is December.
End of the year, right?
End of year.
Not only nomikai. Nomikai is normal, right? Normal days. I mean,
nomikai is actually for all the so-called corporate people,
after work,
stress, and then they just go drinking and having
and then
fun.
peeing on the street side.
So. Okay, but up to this particular month, then the Japanese company, of course, this year they are trying to be a little bit stringent about it. Usually they have bookings for most of the restaurants for Bonenkai.
Year-end party.
Like
our D&D.
Singapore is D&D, but they don't have it like, the book a hotel or something. They go to the restaurant, the izakaya, and then they have
drinking
beers.
Place, 居酒屋.
Izakaya. And then everybody just drink. Like what we're doing now. Actually, it's something
we're just missing, right?
We're just missing biru. Yeah, so this is also like a bonenkai for us because we are talking about memories, and de-stress, etc.
Right. Yeah? So when you drink, right, you normally will have to do what? Then they always say kampai. Kampai is the same thing like kampai. Yeah, so kampai.
Yes. And then the reason why they like to go to izakaya, I don't know about. I think Singaporeans.
I like the atmosphere there.
I also enjoy, but then the thing is that I don't know because we are Singaporeans. I guess it may not. I mean, the atmosphere, everything is good, but the makan part is without rice.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Yeah, well, we get used to it now. Because
I find it so full.
Most people will find it that without rice a bit funny because they just eat, all those.
But it's just like the Spanish tapas.
Yeah, it's the Spanish tapas.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
But it's a fun place. Izakaya must try when you go to Japan.
Yes.
Feel the atmosphere, and the food is not really expensive. Yeah, a little bit, and then you can try a variety.
So basically, it's not meant to eat lah. It's just meant to
gather,
communicate, and interact with
have
your
fun
with your colleagues.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've shared.
So now my turn to what? Okay, let me do this. So this one will be the next one. The last picture will be this.
Also a group of people.
Yes. So this is also in the same year, which is my last year that I last visit Japan. 2014. So I was I went there with my sisters, my younger sister's family of 5, and then with my parents. So it's a big group.
Wow.
So where do we go? We go to Hokkaido.
I have to say again, I have never been to Hokkaido.
You must go.
I have never been to
Hokkaido. Because it's also year end, it's December. I remember it's December. So it was actually in that year, right? Because we were like on a free and easy thing. So we took what's that?
Shinkansen?
I think we took Shinkansen from Asahikawa to Sapporo. Anyway, and then it was like the worst snowstorm.
Wow.
For many years.
So this picture must be taken under a snowstorm?
Not really. That kind of subsided. But on the first day when I reached, when we reached the Sapporo, we have to lock our luggages, and then imagine the snowstorm, like rainstorm, right? But snowstorm is like the snow will keep getting into your eyes.
But is it really
cold also? And then we have to lock our luggages.
And then you get stuck.
Then you have to make sure that you stand properly. It's slippery.
Yes. Actually, I also experienced snow before.
Not in Japan.
Shoes in Japan.
Yeah. All in Japan.
Shoes is also very important.
It's very important.
Because I guess most people who are not from cold country and then suddenly you hit with snow and then you're wearing normal shoes, most of the time you will just slip and fall if you're not careful.
I mean, when the snow is fresh, it's not so slippery, but it's just that when it kind of like solidifies into ice, then it's very slippery. So my dad actually fell. Then my mom saw him fell. I think she also fell. It's very funny, but luckily there's no injury at all. But anyway, I think they like it so much also. They were also like the picture below, right? My dad, they were playing with all his grandchildren.
So everybody learned how to do some sort of skiing.
The kids. I didn't go for it, but I particularly like the onsen.
So there's Yuki for snow and then onsen.
Yes. The onsen is a super. I highly recommend it.
Why? Because it's outside.
Yes, Rotenbukuro. Yeah, it's outdoor onsen, hot spring, and then you can feel the snow coming down. But bear in mind, you are naked, but you're not cold.
That's the thing.
It's so short.
なんていうかね、楽しい。
Yes, super 楽しい。
もう寒いの日ですね。温泉に入って、雪降ったら、もうそれロマンチック。
Yeah, really.
If you don't have a partner also, never mind. You fall in love with yourself.
And your body.
And your body. 本当。
Yeah. I really miss it so much. Yeah. Having the snow, falling on you, and then you're naked. And then the best of all, I actually lie down on the snow. Naked.
I did the same thing.
Naked.
Hello? I did the same thing. it's a different experience, honestly.
Yes, it's so.
And then the best part is for me, when you come out from the onsen and it's snowing, and because it's hot to cold,
right.
and then you are steaming.
Yes.
Then suddenly you feel like you're God.
有光了，你懂吗？
Because these are the things that we can't do here in Singapore.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you come out from the onsen, you stand around like what Soh Wan said, and then you see that your head and then your body is steaming, and then you start lying down naked.
Oh, it's so good, man! I tell you.
It's fantastic.
Oh, I really miss it so much.
Yeah, I wish we can go back to Japan soon, man. Nice memories.
Yeah,
Thank you for
really,
sharing.
really, yeah. Very much. Yeah, this is really. I really hope that we can go back soon.
Yeah.
Like my friend just now, right? Can you imagine that we have not seen each other for 10 years? The last I saw her was 10 years ago.
Has she changed?
No, not really.
Getting younger?
Yeah. She's very good at snow skiing.
Okay, maybe I should get to know her too.
Yeah. She's very nice.
All right. So anyway, again, welcome to Discovery Japan. Today we're going down memory lane together with Soa and myself. We have chose 3 pictures, or rather 3 photos, and then we share our memories. And then we also encourage our friends out there, if you are watching this channel right now, and then if you have some happy memories of Japan,
do share with us.
Share with us. Drop a line. Maybe you and I, we can interact and maybe even have coffee outside here, and then
we can share our information.
So.
Then we probably can go out together.
Probably next year when we have next Discovery Japan, and then you can be part of our guests.
Yeah. That would be good.
We can share more memories of Japan.
Yes. 楽しかった.
Naked or somebody write something.
Is it?
Yeah. Naked on snow, Kim.
Yeah.
You also want to do naked on snow.
You must try. It's a must try.
Naked on snow in an onsen place. Not
on the street.
But naked on snow without onsen, you freeze.
Yeah. I think we had a good time.
Yeah, we had a good time. All right. So it's coming to the end of the year, and then of course, like you guys can see, there's a big Christmas tree behind us.
Yes.
And then if we get to see each other again next year in 2022. But before that, maybe we wish everybody Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year. We'll see you in New Year
2022 January. 本当にありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
おやすみなさい。まだ来年ですね。まだ来年ですね。
はい。バイバイ。